You know what's kind of crazy? The Galaxy S25 Ultra has already been out for almost a year. Yeah, time flies when you're holding a $1,000 slab of glass and titanium that basically does everything but cook your dinner. It's faced off against the latest Android beasts and even gone toe-to-toe with the iPhone 16 series, yet somehow it's still standing tall among the best phones out there. But here's the thing, we're closing in on the end of the year, and that means one thing in the tech world. Everyone's already looking past the S25 and whispering about what's next. Yep, I'm talking about Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S26 Ultra. And man, this one's shaping up to be a serious upgrade. Now, I get it. A lot of people are torn right now. Do you grab these 25 Ultra while the holiday deals are hitting hard, or do you wait it out and see what Samsung's cooking for the S26? Because honestly, the S25 Ultra's price is about to nosedive, and some of those deals might even beat the pre-order bonuses from last year. Tempting, right? But before you throw your money down and lock yourself into another year of updates, maybe, just maybe, it's worth seeing what's around the corner. Because the leaks on the S26 Ultra are starting to stack up, and if even half of them are true, Samsung's next Ultra might fix a few things fans have been begging for. Alright, let's start with the design, because if you've held the S25 Ultra, you already know it had some edges. Like literally, the thing felt like holding a titanium Pop-Tart. Samsung went with the boxier look, and while it looked premium, it wasn't exactly the most comfortable phone to hold. While according to new CAD renders, the S26 Ultra is bringing those smooth curves back, rounder corners on all four sides, a little taller, a little slimmer, and overall a lot nicer in the hand. Basically, Samsung finally realized people like their phones to look sharp, not feel sharp. And even though the screen size is staying at that glorious 6.9 inches, the new proportions might make it feel less like a tablet and more like a refined flagship. Now let's talk about the screen itself, because Samsung might be slipping in something seriously futuristic. Remember that Flex Magic OLED they showed off at MBC 2024? Yeah, the one that can literally hide your screen from nosy people sitting next to you. Well, there's a good chance that tech, or at least part of it, is making its way to the S26 Ultra. A recent leak from One UI 8.5 even mentioned a private display feature. Basically, your screen becomes unreadable from side angles. So if someone's trying to peek at your texts or your midnight snack orders, they'll see nothing. It's like built-in privacy glass without the weird rainbow glare. And if that's legit, screen protectors might become a thing of the past. Now let's talk about the S Pen, because yes, it's sticking around. Some people worried Samsung might kill it off, especially after ditching Bluetooth features and skipping fold support. But nah, the Ultra is still got its pen game strong. The new pen design apparently matches the phone's softer curves, making it feel more natural to use. But before you get too hyped, don't expect any big new tricks. No air gestures, no magic remote camera stuff. It's basically the same trusty stylus, just dressed better. Alright, under the hood, the S25 Ultra is still a powerhouse. Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy chip still tears through everything you throw at it. But the S26 Ultra? It's leveling up again with the new Snapdragon's 8 Gen 4 Elite. A mouthful, I know, but it's rumored to bring massive efficiency and AI improvements. And get this, some leaks say Samsung might bump RAM up to 16 gigs on select models. Yeah, 16. That's laptop territory. That extra memory would be a game changer, especially if Samsung plans to push more Galaxy AI features. Imagine live language translation baked into every app, or real-time voice-to-text summaries that actually sound human. This phone's not just about power, it's about smarts. Now charging. This is one area where Samsung's been a little conservative, but that might finally change. The S25 Ultra already supports Qi 2 wireless charging, but it's capped at 15 watts wirelessly and 45 watts wired. Not bad, but nothing mind-blowing either. The S26 Ultra might step that up to faster Qi 2.2 support, which could mean 25 watt wireless and possibly up to 60 watt wired charging. Combine that with the same 5000 milliamps battery, and we're talking faster top-ups without sacrificing longevity. That also means better support for magnetic accessories, kind of like Apple's MagSafe, which Samsung's been quietly working toward. So your wireless charger or magnetic case might finally snap on and stay on properly this time. Now we gotta talk about the cameras, because let's be real, that's where most people make their upgrade decisions. Rumor has it the S26 Ultra is keeping the quad camera setup. 200 megapixel main, 50 megapixel 5x telephoto, 50 megapixel ultra wide, and a 3x telephoto with a slightly smaller 10 or 12 megapixel sensor. But don't panic. Samsung's apparently using a new 200 megapixel sensor with better low light and dynamic range performance. So even if the 3x lens loses a bit of detail, your overall shots might still come out cleaner and more balanced. Plus, there's a new video codec in the works called APV. Basically, Samsung's answer to Apple's pros. Think of it as higher quality video that doesn't eat your entire storage in 5 minutes. Creators are going to love that. So where does that leave you? Should you grab the S25 Ultra on sale or hold off for the S26 Ultra? Honestly, it depends on how patient you are. If you want the latest and greatest, Samsung's schedule points to a late January or early February launch. That's just a few months away. But if you're hunting for the best deal possible, waiting until the S26 drops could make the S25 Ultra even cheaper, and that phone's still a beast. Bottom line, you really can't go wrong either way. The S26 Ultra sounds like a refined evolution, not a full revolution. So, if you want cutting-edge AI, faster charging, and a smoother design, maybe hold off. But if you just want flagship performance for less cash, the S25 Ultra deals are about to be insane. Anyway, I want to know what you're thinking. Are you waiting for the S26 Ultra, or are you about to snag a discounted S25 Ultra while it's hot? Drop your thoughts below. I'm genuinely curious which way you're leaning. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, take care and happy tech hunting.